Hi, Tracy Hess from Zoned2BToned. I am so excited today. I have with me Mr. John Fairchild. John, how are you today?
I'm great, thanks. How are you?
I'm great. It is such an honor, guys. If you don't know who he is, you guys should know who he is, of course. John writes great contributing articles on nutrition for the Philly Fit magazine, Jamie. He does great articles, and some of his recipes are in, is it every month, John, or you?
Every other month, every publication.
Every other month, so you can look for great healthy recipes. There's no excuse to stay healthy and fit. I wanted to do this one-on-one exclusive interview with him because I want you to know who he is and how he can reach out and help you. He's also going to be soon, hopefully, doing some work with us on Zoned2BToned, so keep your eyes out for that. John, I want to ask you, what life changes experiences made you decide to get into health and fitness?
I think the biggest one, it's kind of an embarrassing story, but it's a fun story.
Oh, let's hear it. Tell us.
As a teenager, I would say at the age of 14, we would get a group of people every Friday night, a group of friends, run the neighborhood, we would do tag at night. I found myself leaving the game, going inside my house, opening up a bag of Oreo cookies and 3 sleeves, if I remember correctly. Turn on the TV. I was a TV hound. I was eating the cookies. Looked out the window, which was towards the front of their house. Saw all the boys looking in, watching me devour these Oreo cookies. And that kind of sparked the thought process, I better change some ways.
Right. Now, do you know what that was caused by? Was it just a comfort zone type of thing, or just something that, why? I'm thinking you're outside playing and having a good time. You're running for food.
For me back then, I believe I was attached to the TV, which wasn't the best scenario.
Which is a lot of teenagers, a lot of kids actually now.
Exactly. Got a little lazy. We didn't have all the Xbox and
John goes into
Nintendo. We had those little Atari games. So that wasn't the big attraction. TV was the big attraction for us back then.
Right, that is true.
As video is today to the kids.
That is true.
So that contributed to that type
that was your start,
lifestyle.
Waking up and decided to do something about it at that point.
That was the start. I think the next week I joined martial arts classes, which I held those classes for 23 plus years. Taught children after that. So I wanted to teach children how to stay active.
Which is important, John.
Which is very important today, especially today. There's more technology today, which keeps them inactive.
Exactly. So the government, you're doing a great job of destroying these kids. John, I want to move on to the next question. How long have you been in the fitness industry? You're doing that too?
I first got certified around 1990 was the first certification, which was personal training certification. And from there I went into the aerobics certification, sports medicine certification, and just kept escalating. But that was that was when I first started my business plan, got the business license.
At this time for you making your changes, I think everybody has sort of some type of mentor or someone they look up to at that point and continue their success with their changes in their fitness. Did you have anyone that you looked up to?
A mentor at that time, I'm going to show my age a little bit.
Bring it on.
I think, the Arnold Schwarzenegger, Lou Ferrigno type of thing.
Love it.
We read all those magazines, and that's where we got our workouts. That's where our workouts started.
Okay.
I started working out on my own in my basement. Didn't have too many friends that worked out with me.
Right.
My sister, I have a brother and sister. My brother was in the Air Force. He would run once in a while. My sister still today is an avid runner each day, maybe 5-6 miles. I'm not sure how far she goes today. I think my biggest mentor was when I was in my second degree at college. My nutrition teacher at that time, Jane Ziegler. Going through some rough spots in life like we all kind of do. Young children, full-time job, going to school, going through a divorce. I went into her office. I said, I can't continue. I can't do it. It's too hard. And she sat me down. She really cared about her students. She knew I had a lot to offer people and helping them in the future. She was real dedicated to everybody in her class. She kept me in school, helped me through some things, and I don't know if she would realize that I would
turn
be
out
talking about her today like this. So hopefully she sees this.
She would be really
And that'll
proud.
make her day.
We're gonna have to Facebook her, John, so she can check out your interview, because that's huge when teachers have that kind of impact on you. Now you're taking that and preaching that to other people. Let me ask you a question, John. Some of your clients, of course, will keep it confidential. What are some of the issues that you see and hear as why some of these clients fail in attaining their fitness goals or weight loss goals that come to you?
Well, we don't use the word failure too much.
Okay, I know that's bad. It's a Zoned2BToned thing.
But it's a popular word. We use it as fitness professionals. As a counselor, which I usually do with my clients, we try to problem solve.
Okay.
I have them really write down where they are. So if we don't know where they are at this point, we don't know where to go with them. So we journal their daily activity, we journal their exercise, and we journal their input.
Okay, and that's a part of being what they call a health coach. A lot of people don't know what that is, but that's basically what you guys
Part of coaching.
Part of coaching.
And I have them break it down on their own. Instead of me judging them or telling them what to do, I have them break it down. What do you think out of this piece of paper, out of your current reality, what you can do to change that, to make it better, to get you on the path toward the goal that you're looking for? And they'll pick out a lot of spots that I would pick out anyway.
I see.
And that gets them more in control of what they're doing, what their actions are. And then we come up with, I do a lot of mind mapping. And we map it out and we say, where are the connections? Where can we break some associations that are disabling you from getting to your goal?
I see.
And we work it through on an individual basis. Everybody's a little different.
Everybody's different. Somehow the concepts are usually always the same issues. So what are some of the techniques that you use to help them obtain those goals that they're looking to reach?
The mapping is a fantastic technique. Food journaling, of course, is
That's huge.
fantastic.
That's huge. And
Keeping track of your exercise.
It's funny you say that, John, because it is so true. When you ask a client to write down some of the things that they eat, they don't understand why nothing's happening and changing until you actually point it out. When they're truthfully writing down their journals of what they do, then you can say, this is exactly what the problem is. So they need to see that. And that's great. I love that. I love the health coaching aspect and technique. So how long have you been contributing writing for the Philly Fit magazine? Let's skip on over to that.
I think I found that magazine in 2007. I was getting into writing a lot of articles and trying to get my thought process out there. And it was an internet search, it was out of the blue, and we've connected ever since. We started new, fitness, exercise articles, we went into nutrition. She found out I was a chef for many years, went into more nutrition, and then I started cooking for her retreats, and then now we do the recipe articles.
And I mean, the articles are amazing. They look like they're quick and they're easy. And is this something that you come up with off the top of your head? This is all your original type recipes?
I'll go into a pantry and I'll make a week worth of food.
Oh, you gotta come to my house, John. I want John to cook. Oprah has a personal cook. I want John as one, because I did taste some of your food at one of the work-a-thons.
Yes, one of the events.
Things, one of the events, which was delicious. Like all your meals, quick and easy for a lot of the readers to make.
The quicker and the easier, the better. We're all on the run. I'm a big advocate of batch cooking.
Okay.
Sunday, we'll go grocery shopping, and I'll just start cooking. I'll have the ovens full, the stove top full.
You see, I like that. That's true. That's a good technique. When people say they don't have a lot of time during the week, Sundays most people are definitely off, and that's the day that you do your food shopping. So that's when the cooking should be done, and you container, you do that Tupperware thing every day.
The Tupperware thing. We have a total of 5 kids together. We're a blended family. Teenagers. So
oh my God, Brady
they
Bunch.
eat. They eat a lot.
Yeah, they
so
do.
we have to be well planned and have.
And it's all
have a good
healthy.
schedule.
Like all the food is healthy. They all like to eat the healthy food that you.
Most of it's healthy. My soon-to-be stepson, he's 17. He just came up the other day and said, "I'm only going to have 2 hot dogs a year max."
I
thought that was a great statement.
What do you think?
That's a great statement. That's more than plenty.
So let me ask you a question, John, because everybody has a secret. What is your secret for staying healthy and fit besides cooking great food?
But consistency is the biggest thing for me. A little bit each day.
Yeah.
My workouts maybe now are 15 to 20 minutes, twice a day sometimes.
Because you're very busy. I know you have a busy schedule, so somehow, some way, I guess you fit your training into your schedule.
I'll do for my lunch break, I'll do 15 minutes of a light cardio, maybe some weights.
Okay.
We'll go home and I'll do 10 minutes. We have TRX at home, we have pull-up bars, treadmill, elliptical, we have all the weights.
That is
So
awesome.
the whole family pretty much works out. So it's
I love
easier when
this.
everybody does the
So
same
see,
thing.
there's no excuses. I mean, it can be done. Just a little bit of time is better than nothing at all.
A little bit of time. Sometimes we do challenges within the house. We'll have to do 100 push-ups a day, or go up and down the steps so many times a day, and that makes it fun.
Wow. Okay, I got a nice question for you. What was the experience like being on the Dr. Phil show at E! Entertainment Tonight? And ooh.
That was such a long time ago.
I know, but that's good stuff.
It was a great experience. It was different for me. It was a Hollywood type of experience. We worked with Paramount Pictures. They took us out to Dallas to see the show and to work behind the scenes a little bit. We had 13 trainers because there were 13 contestants on the show for his weight loss solution.
Right. And he does a lot of things.
It was great to see. It was more of a round table. Everybody came together and we sat down and we listened and learned about all the people's trials and tribulations, and what they go through, their emotional eating, their busy lives, their injuries, abusive lives with some of them. And we really kind of bonded and we worked as a team. And to this day I have great friendship with her.
That's
That was
awesome.
Kim Williams. She finished very high. She got a lot of prizes from the show.
That's nice. What an
So it was a nice experience. They put in video cameras all over the house, especially the kitchen, to see how they were cooking. They kept track of them. They would pop in unexpectedly sometimes.
Okay.
So in that
That's good stuff.
term, it was a very good.
That's a
good
great experience for you. You make DVDs. I see you have weight training DVDs.
Some
for kickboxing.
DVDs, kickboxing DVDs.
So John, my last question for you: what is in the future for you? Where's your long-term goal?
I love to teach. I'm going to teach through paper. I just started a book now, mostly about behaviors that we have in America, all over the world pretty much, but mostly in America.
Yeah, that's huge. We need
So
help.
that's going to be my way of reaching more people.
And I think you're going to do great, John. I mean, you're really out there, very versatile to everything you do. And I'm honored right now to sit here and talk with you, because besides seeing you cooking at events and writing these articles, I'm sitting here with you and getting more exclusive of who John Fairchild really is. Again, like I say, in the future, John will hopefully be helping us out on Zoned2BToned, doing some cooking segments and helping you guys stay healthy and fit, as well as the way he's doing it and how I do it. So I can't thank you again. And John, if anyone want to contact you and they need help for their health coaching website address for them?
Basically, www.weightlosscoaching.org. Just hit go, it'll take you right to my site. Many articles. I'm a golfer. There are golf articles on there, golf fitness,
Okay.
nutrition articles, fiber articles. Everything you need pretty much is on there. You can contact me right through there. I have an ebook which I discounted for people that watch your show. So we discounted that for everybody.
Did you hear that? You
I had to give back a little bit.
I appreciate that, John, and they do that, and I like to thank the viewers. I mean, the emails that are coming in lately it's heartwarming to me, because when I started Zoned2BToned, I didn't expect it to turn into this. You guys are getting a chance to get people off of print and see who they really are and see workouts, because a lot of people don't have time to read anymore and they just visually want to see. So I thank you, and with John's help, hopefully together, all of us, we can help you guys stay healthy and fit. John, thank you. Love
Thank
you.
you.
Can't wait to be working with you.
Good luck to everything that you're going through right now.
Yeah, I
It's
got
exciting stuff.
a busy life, but I always like to reach out. My thing with Zoned2BToned was to bring the experts out here to you. I've been doing it for a long time. You know who I am, but there's other people out here that do the same thing as well, and they're really making a difference in everyone's life. And of course, John is definitely one of them, and I thank you. Very honored. Well, we'll see you next time. Hopefully, we'll be sitting in the kitchen with John and on Zoned2BToned. Again, if you missed that address, he is up on Zoned2BToned, so you can check out the website. You'll see John Fairchild as on one of the Zoned2BToned teams. Thank you, John.
Thank you.
Tracy
Thank you much.
Hess from Zoned2BToned, John Fairchild. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.